Every legend in Apex has different personalities, different backstories, and different abilities. And I wanted to see if the Apex universe was still in the Frontier War of Titanfall 2, what legend would have what Titan, and what would they do, and how would they be able to use the abilities of that Titan. But before I start the video, please hit the like, subscribe button if you're new, and if you're not new, make sure you hit that notification bell to never miss one of my videos. But further ado, let's get straight into it. First up on the list, we have the most sweatiest TTV induced legend in the game. You already know who that's gonna be. Wraith. It's kind of obvious that Wraith would have the Ronin Titan, since it has phase abilities, and it's made by Hammond Robotics, which I think are part of the IMC, if I'm not mistaken, or they just manufacture stuff like Revenant. But yeah, the main factor of why I chose Ronin is because of the phase abilities that Wraith obviously has, and the sword, and she kind of has a kunai, and I think I could just see her running around with the sword. And also the weapon, the shotgun, it just kind of fits her, because Wraith is supposed to be a close-up, get in your face, shoot you until you're knocked down type of legend, and I think that she would fit this role perfectly. And the fact that the Ronin Titan was mostly, I think, completely used by the IMC, which she is deeply connected with. That's how she got her phase powers, if you guys didn't know. And yeah, I just think that she would fit this pretty well. Let's get into the next character. Next up on the list, we have a battle-hardened frontier soldier from Gridiron that is also part of the IMC, and she can also put together and piece together a Peacekeeper in 20 seconds and add a precision choke on it within that 20 seconds. So yeah, I think you guys already know who that is. Bangalore. I don't know her last name. Since she's a IMC soldier, once again, I think she would have an IMC based Titan, and that Titan would probably be Tone. And why I say Tone is because of the marksmanship that you have to have for her. First off, we have the salvo rockets, I think they're called, or something like that. The sonar grenade would kind of be like Bloodhound Scan, and it's kind of the opposite of Bangalore's tactical, you know, because the smoke is supposed to be put down so that you can't see through it, and the sonar is basically the opposite of that. You can see through walls and you can see through smoke. So it would take a while for her to master, but I guess in like maybe less than a month she would be able to use the Tone Titan completely great. Also with the particle wall, she could just put down a wall, kind of like Rampart, and just shoot through it. It's kind of like Amp Cover. And with the salvo core, where it just shoots a whole bunch of rockets, kind of like North Star, but you know, like not in the air, she will be able to use that too, because her ultimate uses a lot of rockets that just go onto the ground and have a delayed explosion. So yeah, I think she will be able to master the Tone Titan very well. And if it's not the Tone Titan, then I think that she would use I think Ion Titan or Legion Titan if she wouldn't choose Tone. So yeah, let's get straight into the next one and the last one for this video. Next up, you got the fan favorite pansexual fire blasting Aussie from Salvo, Fuse. Him and his 4 mains. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Like, how does it feel to have 4 people playing you, Fuse? You are honestly the trashiest legend, but I'm not trying to spit on him right here. I think that, of course, I guess you guys would already expect this. He would have the Scorch class Titan. I don't know why they call it Scorched Earth. I think Scorch sounds way cooler. But yeah, the Scorched Earth class Titan. Of course, he would have this because, you know, he's based around fire. And the Scorched Titan is literally named after something that has been burned. Also, a fun fact, if you go to Fuse's profile in the EA website, he has this little quote that says basically, if there's dirty deeds, I'll do them dirt cheap, or something like that. And that's basically JoJo Bizarre Adventure Easter egg, I guess, or like some type of cameo, where it shows this stand D4C, which basically means dirty deeds done dirt cheap. And I just thought that was pretty cool and I wanted to show y'all. But let's get into the abilities of Scorch and how he would use them. First off, we have the thermite launcher. Basically, it's just thermite grenades in like this huge ball of fire that would just absolutely wreck anybody. Next up, we have the firewall, and what that basically is a, I think you just punch the ground, and it would make like this little, like cracks, like this little crevice of just straight up thermite fire. And Fuse would probably use this often, kind of like his knuckle cluster, in not tight situations, but probably just in any situation that he's in, to be honest. Next up, we have the incendiary trap. It's basically just made from phosphorus of some type. It kind of looks like a caustic trap that you can just light on fire. So I think he would use this basically in most situations where he's in like some type of corridor, or it's just like a whole bunch of stuff in the way so that you cannot see the trap. Maybe he might even use it as like a last ditch effort, or just to like cheese you and just light you on fire like every 4 seconds, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I think that he would probably use this often in kind of a way that would suit him most in kind of like a clutch situation, you feel me? Next up, we have a thermal shield. Basically, it's like Ion's gravity shield, I think it's called, where it can suck in all types of projectiles and you can shoot them back at somebody. But instead of that, it would just burn them and liquefy like any type of rocket, any ballistic weapon at all that would even be able to like touch this man. If I were Fuse, I would use this when I'm getting bombarded. Like, you know, I was talking about either, actually I would use this a lot against like maybe a Tone, kind of like Bangalore, because when she locks onto you, she can shoot her rockets, and when she does that, I would just liquefy them and shoot at her back if I was Fuse. And also, you could use this in close range combat to just melt somebody's Titan off. So say you're fighting against a Wraith Ronin or something like that. She tries to face behind you, hit you with the sword. You turn around, use your thermal shield, and basically just incinerate her to death. Yeah, but if I was Fuse, or if Fuse was using the Scorch Titan, I feel like he would probably use that in that way. And last but definitely not least, we have the flame core, where both your hands hit the ground. It will make this huge, just like lava type explosion type thing. I don't even know what it's called. Like, it would just make a huge, I don't know how to even describe it, but trust me, Fuse would use this kind of like he uses his little motor, what's that thing called, fire ring, like, you know, where it makes a little ring around people. He would use this a lot. I feel like in any situation he would be in, doesn't matter if it's just one Titan or not, he would go crazy, you feel me? He'd hit them with that, activate the gas canisters, and then just start unloading on him. So yeah, Scorch is actually pretty overpowered when you think about it, and I think that it would fit Fuse's personality, like the fiery, you know, he's out there type of guy, and he's Australian, so you know, he ain't scared of nothing. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I don't want to say it again, but please hit the like, subscribe button if you're new, and if you're not new, make sure you hit that notification bell to never miss one of my videos. And if you guys want a part 2 to this, I would gladly make one. I was thinking about maybe Valk for North Star, because, you know, she literally has a North Star on her back, or something like that. But yeah, thank you for staying around to the end of the video. And yeah, just tell me in the comments if you want me to make another one, a part 2. And you can even suggest what characters, I mean, what legends would have what Titan, you feel me? What else is there to say? Nothing. Oh, watch me kill this man right here. What a bot. He wasn't even staring at me. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and that's all. I'm out. Nemesis. Peace.